execution on whatever it is you got to do in those working hours. Welcome back to the Next Door Podcast. I am Bestie Next Door, and I'm like your bestie next door. If you like your tea to be extra, extra sweet, then this place is not for you, because we like our tea to be sweet and bitter. Sweet enough that it goes down, bitter enough to wake us up. Guys, Valentine's Day is literally in a few days, and I know some of you are spiraling, trying to figure out, okay, am I the one for him? Let me tell you something. If he says he's not spending the 13th, the 15th with you, and he's saying he has to work overtime, or he got to work that day, or you are the sideline. And I want better for you, because you shouldn't willingly be wanting to be someone's side chick when there's billions and millions of men in this world. You know, I told you guys that 2025, we're no longer talking about men. We're no longer I'm not answering any stupid ass questions. Neither am I making an episode about how to make him love me, how to make him obsessed, we're not talking about that. We're focusing on ourselves. And I actually want to know, do you guys like this new projection of 2025? DM me on Instagram, BestieNextDoor_, or just comment on this YouTube video. Let me know, because we are entering our wealthy girl era. And with us entering into our wealthy girl era, I do want to talk about this because this is really important. On today's episode, we're talking about how to balance your masculine and feminine energy for financial security. This is really important for us women when we're making more money, because there's this connotation that once a woman makes more money, she becomes more masculine, which I believe is false, because money is just an amplifier. Money is a tool. So if you were masculine before you made a lot of money, of course you're going to be masculine after you make the money you're looking to make, because again, money is the amplifier. Money gives you the room to be who you truly are. So it's really important for us to understand that as we're entering our wealthy girl era, as we are becoming financially secure, that does not mean we don't need a man. That doesn't mean we should have this attitude where it's like, oh, well, I'm the man and the woman. That doesn't mean that. Being financially secure is just for your security, for you to have the upper hand in any situation in life. And that's what being financially secure should be all about. And I can say from my own personal experience, from chasing money from a masculine standpoint and chasing money from a feminine standpoint, and balancing the two, because you need to balance. It's all about balance. But what I've noticed from previous experience with me trying to get money from a masculine standpoint, I was burnt out. I was tired. I started getting like dark bags under my eyes. And when I was chasing money from my feminine standpoint, I started missing a lot of opportunities. I wasn't as logical. So it's really important to understand the balance of the two. In some situations, you're going to need to be masculine when it comes to being logical on what decisions you need to make for your business. And then from another standpoint, you're going to need to be feminine to wait to receive, to wait for your business to harvest, to reap what you're sowing. So the feminine energy gives you the creativity, the patience. The masculine energy is the action, to take action, because a lot of women have goals but don't take any action. That's where the masculine energy comes in, with you taking action. You can't set goals and have intentions without taking action. Action is really important when it comes to achieving your goals and being financially stable. And it's crazy because it goes back to what I was saying before on my previous episodes with women only talking about feminine energy, which I was also doing that as well. You know, when we talk about being in your feminine energy only, it's like the answer to getting money is, oh, we got to find a rich man. We got to find a man with money. That's the only way to solve our money problems, when that's false. And I'm saying all this from experience, because I've learned so much and I've been in the rooms with different kind of people. And I realized that, you know, when you are financially secure as a woman, it really does give you a breath of fresh air. It gives you peace. It gives you, like, there's so much things you won't be worried about when you are financially secure, and start to see men for who they truly are when you are financially secure and you're not dating from a place of lack, where it's like, oh, I got to find a rich man. Oh, I got to do this. I got to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just have peace. And that's what we all crave. It's crazy because when we really think about it, like, it's not the rich man that you want, it's the money. Literally. So it's like the energy you're using into chasing a rich man. Why not chase the money from a standpoint of balance, where you're feminine and masculine? And with that, let's get into it. The masculine energy is the action side, the structure, logical decision making, planning, and discipline. So you know how you'll be like, oh, I want to lose 15 pounds. Your masculine side is going to give you the discipline. The masculine energy is scaling, implementing. Your masculine energy will help you with investing, creating multiple streams of income, while your feminine energy is the flow and intuition. Feminine energy is what allows things to flow easier to you. Get insight on which direction you should take. Creativity, attracting abundance, confidence, self-worth, and allowing money to flow to you effortlessly. Like your feminine energy is the one that allows you to know your value. Like if a job is not paying you well, you know to walk away. Your feminine energy is that inner voice in your stomach that tells you to leave this job and start this business because it's going to give you the money you deserve. It allows abundance to flow to you with ease. Now, this is the problem with most women nowadays, is that when they're in their grind mode, they're so busy chasing money from an aggressive standpoint instead of implementing the ideas they have and allowing money to flow to them. Because when you're chasing, you're going to continuously chase. It's more so about, I've made the right decisions. I followed my intuition. I'm being disciplined by showing up every single day, but I'm also at ease and I'm also ready to receive. Your masculine side is putting out the energy while your feminine side is receiving the energy. So you have to be open to receive and you have to be ready to give. So it's like a exchange. You know, energy cannot be destroyed. It can only be transferred. So it needs to be an equal exchange between the two. For you to be a successful entrepreneur, it's not only about hard work, it's also about intuition. And a lot of successful women who are entrepreneurs have mastered their masculine and feminine energy. Now, having too much of one energy can hold you back. Too much masculine energy will equal hustle and bustle, burnout, forcing things without alignment, fear of resting and receiving help. While too much feminine energy is passive income without action. And we know a lot of girls like that. A lot of girlies be like, oh, I want passive income, but they don't want to take no action. So having too much masculine and having too much feminine energy can hold you back when it comes to being financially secure. Another one with having too much feminine energy when it comes to financial security is waiting for financial security instead of taking charge. Like how the girlies be like, oh, I'm just waiting for a rich man to fall through the ceiling to help me with my problems. Holding you back because you're not taking any action. Do not ever feel like you need to be in a rush to make money. Understand that money's a currency and currency is energy. So it's all about your energy. You know how a lot of times when you listen to all these YouTube videos and these motivational speakers and these people that give advice about money, they always talk about rising your vibrations because it's true. It's energy. Everything is all energy. The higher you're vibrating, it's the easier you allow money to flow to you, and it's the more happier you will be. People love to say money can't buy happiness, but I like to say money supports my happiness because all the things that will make you happy requires money. So you can't tell me money doesn't buy happiness. Money supports my happiness. Hello. Now let's talk about practical strategies you can use to balance both energies for financial security. For women who need more masculine energy, you need to set more financial goals and execution plan, learn to sell, invest, and scale with confidence. This is why majority of you need to join the Wealth Club. Like the Wealth Club has all these things to help you balance out both of your energies and help you make money, like make money from wherever you are in the world and even help you with investing. Gain the strategies you need to excel forward. Now, for women who need more feminine energy for financial security, you need to learn to trust your intuition when it comes to your business decisions. This is really important. A lot of you don't even trust yourself. You need to trust yourself. If your gut is telling you no, trust yourself, trust the universe, and trust God that they will have your back. There's a reason why you're having that thought. That thought does not come from anywhere. Trust that you want the best for yourself, so you're never going to make a decision that's bad for you. The next thing is understanding the power of attraction and alignment. And I think this is really, really important because a lot of you are trying to force what is not aligned. And if it's not aligned, it's not going to work. You have to understand that when you're in your feminine energy, it's all about receiving. So when something is not aligning, that means it's not meant to be. And it's okay because timing is everything. What is for you will not miss you. Now, the third thing is using visualization, journaling, and high frequency habits. And I think this is most women's issue. A lot of women are just always in a haste and always in a rush. I gotta hurry up and get to work. I gotta hurry up and get to the gym. I gotta hurry up and slow down. The world is working with you. Time is working with you. Take 5 minutes to pray. Take 5 minutes to meditate. Take 5 minutes to journal. And if you need more time, that means you need to wake up more early. That means you need to go to bed earlier and you need to wake up more early. Let me tell you guys something about me. I wake up at like 6:30, 7 o'clock. I like to wake up in the morning, pray, read a book, meditate, and then get my day started. So you need to get yourself into a routine that allows your day to flow. And a lot of times you have bad days or you have a lot of anxiety throughout the day because you're not properly preparing yourself for the day. You have to properly prepare your mind, mentally, spiritually, everything for what the day is going to unpack. Another thing that I want to plug in before we get into the next thing is the idea that you have to work hard for money. You only work hard for money when you're doing what you don't love to do. That's why it's really important for you to really find something that you actually love to do. This is why I'm recommending you ladies to join the Wealth Club, because when you're joining the Wealth Club, you'll know how you can go about doing what you love. Because when you're doing what you love, it doesn't feel like you're working hard for money. You're living in your purpose. Like, for example, let's say you are someone who does nails and you know there's thousands of people all over the world looking to do nails. You teaching other people how to do nails, you're living in your purpose while you're making money doing it. There's so many different opportunities. And when you guys join the Wealth Club, a light bulb is going to go off in your head. Now, the next thing, some daily practices you can do to help your feminine and masculine and some daily practices you can do to help balance your masculine and feminine energy is in the mornings, visualization, strategy, plan your day out. What are you going to do today? Okay, I have to go to work or I have to do this. Plan your day out. When you plan your day out, it becomes very organized. You're not overwhelmed. You don't feel tired. You don't feel burnt out. So plan your day in the morning. That's why it's really important for you to get up before you need to start your day, just so you can prepare for the day. Like I said previously, the work hours, that's when your masculine energy has to come into play, because you're focused on execution on whatever it is you got to do in those working hours. Now in the evening, this is when your feminine energy comes into play. That's when you reflect, realign, wind down, relax. Don't still be in a haste. Relax, wind down. Sip some wine, light a candle, rethink about how you can do better tomorrow. Calm down, bring it down. Again, balance. Balance is what we need in this life. All work, no play is no fun. Final thoughts is financial security isn't about choosing between hustle and ease. It's about integrating both of them. Not ever feel like you have to pick between the two. You have to understand, like I said, masculine energy is all about output while feminine energy is all about input. If you dull the input, it's going to be output, and you're going to be burnt out. When you master this balance, you step into your wealthy girl era with confidence, with the ability to do whatever it is you want to do in life. Again, we don't work hard for money. You only work hard for money when you don't love what you do. If you're doing something you love and you feel like you're working hard, that means you're not aligned with your feminine energy. That means you're operating too much in your masculine energy, because if you were using balance, then you would find a way to do what you love with ease. You will find a way to make more money without feeling like you're working too hard. So your feminine energy is your creativity part, okay? While your masculine, execution. Of this episode is money isn't just about working hard. It's about working smarter and being the version of yourself that attracts abundance effortlessly. And guys, I'm going to leave you with that. If you're listening on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, or whatever audio platform you're listening, thank you for listening. If you're watching with me here on YouTube, thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And you guys already know the rest. Until we meet again.